Well, let's move on to a different NorCal hero, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband. Oh, no, he was arrested over the weekend in California and charged with driving under the influence. Paul Pelosi, 82 years young, driving a 2021 very fast Porsche when he was arrested in Napa County, where they grow a lot of wine and cops are looking out for old drunks. He posted $5,000 bail. As a lawyer and as a resident of Northern California, what say you, Emily Campagno?
What say you, Kennedy? Look, I was quoting The Crown, everyone. First of all, this just really angers me and upsets me because, first of all, it's super juvenile, right? This is not what you do. You're supposed to uphold the laws. You're supposed to be better than everyone. You're supposed to show us what you're supposed to do. And this is the equivalent of stumbling out of like a bar at 2 in the morning after last call with your keys in your hand heading to your car, because absolutely in Napa there is a heightened sensitivity and appreciation for alcohol and also for ensuring people don't drive drunk. This guy blasted through a stop sign and blew across the St. Helena Highway. He is massively lucky that there were no injuries and that poor 48-year-old man that hit him, or that when they hit each other, that he wasn't injured and that there wasn't a death occurred, because this guy was reckless and thought he was above the law. His bail was set at $5,000, which is typical for a DUI charge. But I think I'm frankly extremely disappointed in Pelosi's other half, and I hope that he is held accountable and isn't simply given a pass because of who his wife is.
Yeah, or how much money he has. David Avella, he's worth northward of $120 million. They have an estate in St. Helena, to Emily's point. He was only a few minutes away. So call an Uber. You know, you got enough connections, you can stash the Porsche overnight. If someone steals it, you can go buy a new one the next day. It's not worth putting people's lives at risk, is it, David?
Money nor power prevents stupidity. And we're on the heels of the Sonoma County prosecuting attorney, the person in charge of prosecuting DUIs, who just resigned because she was charged with a DUI. And it goes to the bigger issue out in California. You have prosecuting attorneys who will not enforce the law, announce the laws they're not going to enforce. So the question going forward is Paul Pelosi going to be prosecuted for this DUI?
Yes, if for no other reason than the alliteration alone. So, Tommy, is this a coping mechanism, having been married to the House Speaker for so long?
Hey, listen, I don't think that there is any excuse even being married to Nancy Pelosi, though, you know, he's made a lot of money off of that title, I'm sure. But there is just no excuse for this. This is so selfish. And I got to tell you guys, for the last several weeks, we've been hearing from Democrats about how Republicans don't care about life. We don't care about anybody. We don't care about anybody's safety. And then to have somebody as prominent as him do something so reckless, so selfish. Imagine if someone had died because of his decision. Yep. He could absolutely afford an Uber. He has plenty of resources. He could afford a driver. This is an ultimate slap in the face to his community and to his country, and I hope that he's held accountable. I hope that he doesn't get that liberal privilege pass, and I hope that Nancy says something about it, because I think we are owed that from her as well. She talks a lot. I'd like to see what she says about this one.
All right, so Jackie, what do you say? If you're Nancy Pelosi, how do you respond to this?
Well, she already said she was on the East Coast and she didn't give any comment, not so far.
Yeah, that's
as far as I'm concerned, that's no response at all, and it's typical of Nancy Pelosi. But this is classic: do as I say, not as I do. And she does that. So do you expect her husband to do any differently? The man is 82 years old. He could have a driver. He could take an Uber. We've made all those points. He's driving a very, very expensive car in Napa, and he makes the decision to go out on the road under the influence. As Emily pointed out, he could have killed somebody, and he thinks that that's okay because of who he is and because of his stature. And it's the same way that Nancy Pelosi thought it was okay to tell everybody they had to wear masks, but when it came to her in the hair salon, she didn't feel that it was necessary to wear it. So I'm sick of this. I hope that he is prosecuted and to the full extent of the law. This is ridiculous.
Yes, and to quote the speaker, when she was freestyling about the Abbott baby formula crisis, there will be indictments.
Right.
So, Emily, does this speak to people in general, especially on the West Coast, to have such close proximity to money and power? They feel like the rules just don't apply to them?
Yes, and I also think what factors in is the geographical proximity, right? I think that that's a very privileged enclave. They own a winery there as well, and in addition to their estate. And it's probably just another rich, privileged person who's been married to Pelosi forever that says, it's just a few minutes, it doesn't matter. And that's the whole impetus behind the movement against drunk driving, is that even 1 second matters, right? That you click your seatbelt, you do not drive drunk, because just 1 second of being impaired can result in the loss of a life. And again, we are fortunate, he is fortunate, that this particular omission on his part, this failure on his part, didn't result in the loss of a life. But that is terrifying, that he blasted through a stop sign, ran over a highway, and then got T-boned by this driver who had another passenger in the car. And I can't imagine if that passenger had been a child or someone more. So he's lucky that this is all he got, but absolutely this DUI should go on his record, and Pelosi needs to answer for it too, as Tommy said.
Yeah, and he's probably deaf now from the yelling that he got from his wife. I'm sure she's not pleased.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.